Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a nice, relaxing holiday weekend. I personally worked and it was pretty wild. I've never seen fireworks to the extent that I did this year, but it was a special year. Welcome to week two of your course. At the end of this weekend, you will be 25% complete with this course. So eyes on the prize. The focus this week is on quality improvement models. And I'm going to share my screen here because these types of things can be a little bit daunting, I think. Bear with me, folks. Share. Sorry about that dead air. So in week two, the actual week is entitled Quality Improvement Models and Frameworks. And when we use models and frameworks, you will be taking, if you haven't already, a nursing theory course. It's similar. The concept is similar. You're learning a theory, you're learning a model or a framework in its purest form, and then you can use this to guide your practice. The assignments this week focus on some frameworks. So I had to readjust the groups. I sent an email to that effect for those that it affected. If you titled your group Group 1, I had to readjust the numbers as well. I don't know, some people are a little particular about that. But anyway, Group 1 is looking at Lean Six Sigma. This is a quality improvement framework that's actually quite popular in the nursing industry and in the healthcare industry. Group 2 is going to look at the STEPS framework. Group 3 is going to look at a framework called Total Quality Management. And Group 4 is going to look at a framework called Quality Toolbox. There are resources underneath your tabs. There's links. I checked all the links. Everything was operational at 0700 this morning. So please get together as a group, explore. You all are pretty tech savvy. You know how to do group meetings and share your screens and all of that stuff. Technology is going to be your friend in this course and in this program. There's only going to be 4 posts in the discussion board, 1 presentation for each group. So that, I think that was a little confusing in the instructions. So for your forum, which is right here, this is your discussion board this week. You're going to post 1 person from the group in the discussion board, and then the other groups, it says respond to 2 of them. I think that this is very interesting material personally, and feel free to respond and converse as you will. I think really that you should read all 4 of the presentations. Pardon me. Your project, the presentation, is also going to get submitted here, and this is where the assignment goes. This is where I can plug in a grade and give feedback. The other deliverable you have this week is the preceptor approval form. It's very important that you're acting now on this project. This is the first course in your capstone courses. And so in this course, you're identifying a site that you're going to want to do your quality improvement project, your capstone project, and you're identifying a preceptor. Very important that you get this done this week. Send me the approval form. I will either approve or make suggestions. I don't think I've ever denied somebody. The person must be, I'm seeking clarification on whether they have to be a bachelor's prepared person. So stay tuned for that. I do have an email out, but they at least have to have the registered nurse credential. We can't use LPNs for this project, and that's an accreditation thing. So those are the 2 capstone deliverables that you have this week. Every week, you're going to have your assignments and your resources. So please, under this tab, I'm going to show this to you. Make sure that you're reading this every week. Make sure that if you have any questions, you have my phone number programmed into your cell phone, and you can texting really is the best way to get me if you want a quicker answer. So please don't hesitate to text. Again, I'm available between 5 a.m. and 8 p.m. 7 days a week. This very detailed outline is what you're going to focus on for the week. Let's see, what else did I have? AI. AI is a wonderful thing. I use AI all the time. I use generative AI. My last use of AI was on a quality project that required me to monetize the importance of having a good reputation. I asked ChatGPT to please synthesize literature within the last 7 years on the effects of poor reputation and business operations, or something like that, because I'm trying to get an assistant nurse manager for my unit at the nursing home, the rehab center that I work at, or that I worked at last week, because now I'm officially retired. Generative AI is a wonderful creation. It is up and coming. It is being perfected. Use it for research purposes only. Research purposes only, number one. And number two, know that when they cite sources in there, you have to check those sources. Generative AI can make errors, so please understand that. You cannot use generative AI to actually do your assignment. That is considered plagiarism. There are ways to detect that. I have had courses where I've had to closely surveil that simply because of some of the events in the course. But please know that the use of generative AI to do your assignment is considered plagiarism. Let's not go there. Also know that when I post these videos, you're responsible for the content. Feel free to print a transcript from the video. Again, I'm here for you. My schedule is significantly lighter than it was a week and a half ago. So please don't be afraid to reach out. I want you to have an enriching, really good experience in this course. This is one of the courses that you can take with you for the rest of your life. I'll use an example. I had a student whose quality improvement project focused on, she was a peds nurse, and it focused on pediatric bowel movements post-op, and this thing called the Squatty Potty. And it turned into this big deal at Upstate, and they adopted this. It was a huge money saver, and it vastly improved patient outcomes. So the point that I'm trying to make is this project can make this program real, and it can make this program come to life for you. So if you see it that way, not just as drudgery, but as something that you can actually take to your work setting and affect the lives of others. You can affect patient outcomes with the work that you do in this and your capstone courses, and all of your courses actually here at Roberts. I'm done. Let me unshare my screen. Yeah, how did I do that? You don't know how to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and end the recording now. All right. Again, I'm here for you. Please reach out if you have any questions or if you need anything.